In this part of the lesson, we will start to assemble a video based on the pictures I've been selecting. So we will have a look, and as well on the script we've been selected. So you remember we've been creating 12 different sentences. Let me get rid of the highlight in that case. And we will certainly have a great number of things to choose from, as well as to modify eventually. So let's have a look at the pictures themselves. I'm using a Mac, so things are a little bit faster on the Mac. That's a software and a computer built for creative purposes, so it's a little bit faster, but that doesn't mean that will change anything for you. So let's have a look at the pictures. We have a nice coffee producer, people watching TV, that's great. Families. Coffee beans, people winning. So some pictures have been taken out from Google. We don't have the rights to use them. So normally you should find everything on unsplash.com. But for the purpose of the video, it makes my life a little bit faster than to look for every single thing. And that's it. So let's have a look. The first thing was in my script, coffee farmers in Uganda do not earn a lot for their coffee production. Do not earn enough. So I have here a sentence and I copy pasted it. So let's have a look at the software. Where can I put my text? Oh, you see there is here directly something I can immediately use for editing my text. I can choose a font. I can even upload a font, but for the purpose of that video, I don't need to upload anything. So let's have a look. Oh, I like this one. Let's have a look at that. So where do I edit my text? I will first put a picture and I will upload all the pictures at the same time. So I have all of them in my video. The time it uploads, click on the button or drag media. So you see, oh, it uploads everything at the same time. So probably not the best thing for me at the moment, but I can probably use this feature immediately after. So I'm gonna delete everything and just select then my pictures. That's good. I can even put a number on them so as to make things faster. You see, we already see probably a great feature. Well, in that case, it's not very fun, so I will speed up that part of the video. So let's back on my pictures. As we could see, we could already choose the picture and upload all of them. That will create slides. So let's have a look at the first thing, coffee producers. Well, that one is great. So I'm gonna put number 1. That's the one I want. Then I had, as many other entrepreneurs, they lack training in managing businesses. Do I have a picture of a business somewhere? I don't. This one person looks like an entrepreneur. So I'm gonna put that number 2. In this case, the first one is a coffee producer. That's amazing. The third one, could we help them get better prices and train thousands of entrepreneurs at the same time? So let's have a look. This one could be good for a lot of people. 3. 4, we created a TV and radio series to teach businesses skill. So in that case, I want to show a TV production. Somehow I want to illustrate that thing. This one is gonna be good for the end, when I show that people were watching the entire production. I don't have something very much specifically based on TV, but here I can find people, and this is, we created a radio series to teach business skills while following our coffee farmers journey into business. So doesn't have to be explicitly on TV and radio. People understand what it means, but I can have an illustrative picture in that case. We first identify 5 families and when to film their business. So let's have a look if I can find a family. Well, that one is a family. It's great. So 5, family. We then release their story on TV and radio and every week. We then release every week, each week, their story on TV and radio. We created a TV and radio series, so twice we're saying the same thing. Let's put just on TV. So can I see something that tells me they are progressing? Yeah, this one is great. So 6. And how they got better thanks to the advice of experts. Do I have experts somewhere? Well, let's put a little thing about my coffee cups again. At the end of the show, they went on participating to the most renowned competition of coffee producers in Africa. So I found a very nice image of a plane, meaning they are going somewhere. 8. And they won it. So for the 9th one, I found a very nice picture of people winning a competition of coffee. The final episode of the series was watched by more than 4 million viewers, so I want a lot of people from Africa watching TV. You remember we had a picture like that, so let's have a look where it is. Here, perfect. So that would be number 10. It inspired thousands of entrepreneurs to do the same in their own business. So now I want thousands of entrepreneurs. If I don't have a picture, I can always come back to the Unsplash library. So let's have a look. I don't have a picture for that. So I'm going to go to Unsplash again. And I'm going to put African entrepreneurs. So I could put a generic picture if the person was black, but I will continue to look for something that looks like Africa. With free databases, you're limited by the things you can find, obviously. Let's put African business. Probably Africa instead of African. Very nice picture of children here, but I want adults. I'm trying to not be cliché, so I'm trying to find the best picture possible for illustrating what I want. So I found new pictures in order to illustrate our entrepreneurs. This one is quite interesting. So let's have a look at where I am in the script. The final episode was watched. It inspired thousands of entrepreneurs. Okay, amazing. So I'm gonna put this one number 11. And finally, number 12. In the end, not only did we help 5 families, but we created a national movement in Uganda to support small entrepreneurs. So let's have a look at a national movement. Can we find something interesting there? That could be a generic thing where only the text is, and we will try with this one. So now I'm sending all these pictures into my software, and we will see how that works. So I'll first go on to adding pictures. Here, replace media, and I'm gonna upload all my pictures at the same time. Normally, this should already be in the right order if the software recognizes the numbering, and if not, then we'll simply reorder them, but at least I have all the things I need to put. I can already include all my text and see how that works. So coffee farmers in Uganda, up, copy pasting. I'm gonna clean each time the text. So you see now it's only about doing the work repetitively since we've prepared everything already.